The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Bit warm. Let's put the fan on again. Oh. We'll just put that on again. So maybe I can have that moving. Alright, I'm ready. I've got all my stuffs. I know I don't look ready, but I am sort of ready. Right. So there we go. Hello, Chris. Lorna's not with us today. She's not feeling very well. David Reynolds, thank you very much. Eddie Beck, hello, mate. Andy B. Stuart Scholes. And Chrissy Cross. Hello. Right then. We are on our way. And we start off with a Hector's draw, which of course, I've forgotten what the prizes are. Totally forgot. Ah, there we go, bundle 9. There it is. Now, somebody said they wanted bundle 9 last week, and I said it was the Snowman and the Team GB, both 24 karat gold plated. But it's also going to include a TGBCH Team GB. So I need to know who it was that said, I'll have one. And so I can add that to their name. I've forgotten who it is. Hello, Derek. Chris Edwards. Just showing you something there I got, Chris. No rush, obviously, because we're busy. Kevin Rawdon. Silver A to Z plus direct entry. Thank you very much. Silver A to Z plus direct entry. Hi from hospital. Thanks for the well wishes last week. Still in, hoping for some luck on here today. That's what we want. Shum. Bit of luck for you there, Ian. Let's get you a little bit of something on the wheels. Kevin Rawdon is going to get 135 bonus. So that becomes 235. Hello, Robert Pina. And Andy Walton, hello, mate. Evening for you, isn't it, over there, Robert Pina? It's what time is it now? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. There's Tracy Gardner. So that ticker tape, that's showing you getting for that bundle, it is 2 Royal Mint packaged. Team GB and a 2021 Snowman, plus Andy Walton. Plus a TGBCH Birmingham coin. I wanted bundle 9 last week. Thank you, Stuart. Just tells me where to look, because this prize list I've got is quite long, as you might imagine. It's got a lot of people's names on it, so I really need to know where to go. Just have a look in a second. £35 bonus for Andy Walton. So if I just go and look at that. Stuart Scholes. Gold Prime, Harry Potter. I haven't put it down by your name. TGBCH. Postman's wheel we're going on now. And there it is. Now remember, because the entries are £1 each now, if you've got a subscription, you're getting 3 entries on the Postman's draw for your £2.50. I haven't actually written anything down by the side of your name, Stuart, so that's a bit annoying. Henry Long. So I'm going to write it down now. Bundle 9. And that's 30 prizes, I think it is. Yeah, 30 prizes. Bundle 9. So we've got prizes owed 22, so that goes up to 52. Have I done that correctly? Ah. Did I add 30 for bundle 9 to your total and then remove 8? Is that what happened last week, Stuart? I got that, Chris Edwards. Thank you. Next one up is, oh yeah, we've got 3 winners. 4 winners. Sorry, 4 winners. Hello, Chris Edwards. We've got 4 winners. So just make sure I haven't ballsed up. Make another cock up again. You got down to 0, didn't you? And then I added 30 for this bundle 9 and then removed 8. Yes? That sounds about right. Andy Bad. So that's what I've done wrong, is I've put the prizes there and I haven't put the prize. Okay, we go back to 22 on there and we just need to add it. Bundle 9, 1 times. Okay, that's got it. See what I've done. Tracy Gardner wins 4th place. What's that I just won? First prize in Hector's draw, which is a silver A to Z plus a direct entry. So well done to you. Stuart Scholes. And this is for the silver 2006 Peedful 2 coin BC set. Next up is the silver Paddington at Westminster. So well done, Stuart. Nice little set there. Chrissy Cross wins the silver Paddington at Westminster. Another silver coin coming your way, Chrissy. Dwayne Hodges gets the £1 coin sheet C. Hodges. And that's a subscription win. Absolutely, definitely. Well done. So you can have all them squares on there, all them sections on there from all the different entries, and yet your subscription win, how? Only got one COA, number 29, England. Only got one COA, number 29. Yeah, I think there's somebody that has number 29. Now, who is it? Let me just check. In a minute, I think someone does. Louise Walton wins the 2008 Baboon 50p. Well done to Louise. Now we go on to Paddington Station, Palace, Tower of London and St Paul's. What is? Paddington didn't go to Westminster. Ah. Oh, that's probably, what is that then? Oh, it might be the Palace then or something like that. Otherwise, we've got the rarest 50p silver ever made. Katie Gibson wins the first one. Westminster Palace. Oh, is that not Buckingham Palace? I wonder. Oh, okay, put that one upside down. Life or credit times number of people times 2. 19. Who got that? Katie Gibson. She swaps for 40, so that's £80 raffle credit for Katie. Brexit20.net. Yeah, got an email stating number 29 and 49. Posted 49 earlier onto you. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, if you post that 29 onto me, I'll make sure it goes to the right place and I will send you the one that they give me. I think it's Rob Barnes, actually. Because Stuart is 49. I'm 13. And that's disappeared from his thing. That's annoying. Stuart Scholes. Yeah, it is Rob Barnes. So, okay, he will be over the moon. He'll be absolutely delighted. He will. Thank you, Brian. What did I get? Was it you that sent me, Brian? Was it you that sent me the... no, it wasn't you that sent me the German Shepherd dog, was it? You didn't include a coin with your COA, did you? Stuart Scholes won that. Was it a gold at 6, was it? See what Mr. Scholes is going to get. Brucey Coons. Sorry, I just messed up there. What did Stuart win? Concentrating on him saying to me, oh, look, there's a gold at 6 o'clock, but I didn't see what he blew in one. There's the gold at 6 o'clock. 30 random coins, got it. Got it. Mick will be very happy that people are paying attention to the email, Brian. It's Andy B that sent the German Shepherd. Thank you. Yeah, it does come in handy even if it's only a little scrap, a little tiddly tiny scrap of paper saying who it's from, because I get so confused. And I opened that this morning, Andy, and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, who sent me that? And I know I should know it's you because we had a conversation about it. But I couldn't think who it was. Owl 50p for Bruce. I just couldn't think who it was. I've opened the envelope, that's in there. Of course, you naturally assume I'm going to know that it's from you. But I just had a mental block, just gone. I opened it up and it's like, oh no, who sent me that? And it was Brian that posted the 49 for the Canadian White Shepherd. Yes. Now, I've got a very important thing to ask you. Right? Anybody that's watching, but also, just as importantly, anybody that watches on Catch Up, because not everybody watches it live. Right? But I have had, in the last few days, I've had several people contact me with things to do with the raffle site. Joe Sanderson. And it might be, it might be a spelling error that somebody's contacting me about, or it might be a small issue that there is on the raffle site, or it might be something they don't understand, or it might be whatever, right? And I just want you to understand that if you ask me anything to do with the raffle site, anything at all, that is not related to me simply going, that person's got £25 raffle credit, I send that to Chris, right? If it's outside of that, £25 raffle credit, right? This one here, you know, that's what I deal with. That is all I deal with the raffle site. So if you send me a message and say blah 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 raffle site blah blah blah, all I'm going to do is copy that message. Then I'm going to send Chris a message and say, hello Chris, I've been contacted by such and such, this person. This is the message that they've said, right? So what you're effectively then doing is you're using me as a middleman, which is a complete and utter waste of time. It's a waste of my time. It's actually a waste of your time, because you're now talking to me by message about something that I can't answer, if you see what I mean. So if anybody has any questions regarding the raffle site or Mark Bender, or if they have any, you know, if you've noticed something that's not quite right, if you have a question about it, if you think, oh, I haven't got my points, or I should have been on that wheel, or anything at all, anything, please look for the link on the site. That's there. There's a contact us button on the site. There's an email support. There's something there where you can click on that and you can send a message, an email or a message, and that will go through direct to Chris, and it cuts me out, completely cuts me out of the equation, Dave Brown. Okay, that then completely cuts me out of the equation, because if you send a message to me, like I say, all I'm going to do is create a message to Chris, copy your message and send it off to Chris. So that utilizes a bit of my time. You might not think it's much, but it's a bit. Now I've got to mentally think, okay, I've now got to wait for that message to come back from Chris to remember to then copy Chris's message and then send it to you. So I'm like a postman. So if you don't mind, anything to do with the raffle site whatsoever, please don't send me a message. Please contact Chris direct. He's the one that deals with the raffle site. If there's something that needs fixing, it will be Chris that fixes it. And I don't want that to sort of come across to anybody like I'm moaning or offensive to anybody or anything like that. But, you know, if I get contacted 6 times, then I've got to go through that process 6 times. And then I have Fran quite rightly saying to me on a weekend or late in the evening, what are you doing? Why are you doing that on a weekend? You know, and then it causes a little bit of friction. So it's just best that I ask you, do me a favour, contact Chris direct. Membership voucher, times on people times 2. Michael Bloxham, he swaps for 25. So that becomes 50. And chances are, you know, no matter what you ask me, A, I don't know the answer, and B, I can't fix it. I've got 29 Corona COA. Oh, brilliant, Andy. Yeah, Rob will want that, please. So I've got a White Canadian and German Shepherd coming my way. That's great. Thank you both. You have, because I've got number 49 here of the German Shepherd dog, which arrived this morning from Andy B. Doreen Ball. And I think I'm still missing number 13 from 1, but I don't know what it is I'm missing it from. I've forgotten. It's great that people are actually checking their, you know, seeing the email and checking their COAs, checking what you've got, which I think is great. Now I've got something else to tell you as well. Really important, positive note. And I think this happened since I spoke to you last week. Can't remember. You might say, oh, you already told us. I'm guilty of that. Now I know I'll contact Chris. Thanks very much, Chrissy. And I promise I am not sort of singling anybody out in any way. I'm not meaning to do that in any way or offend anybody in any way. But it did cause me, she won't mind me saying, it did cause me a little bit of friction over the weekend. You know, I'm trying to sort of have some time off, and I have questions coming to me about the raffle site, which I can't do anything about. So it's best I try and get that nipped in the bud and stopped. Otherwise, if I don't tell you, you won't know. Then you'll keep contacting me, and I'll keep getting in trouble. And then I'll start coming on the streams, and I'll have a fat lip over here, and I'll have a nose put out a joint over here, and I'll have a dirty great black eye here, and you'll be going, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I'll be going, it's your fault. You did this to me. See? $20 island coins. Mick Smith. Oh, look at that. Mick Smith gets on straight on a multiplication wheel. He will be chuffed. Yeah, so what else was I going to tell you? Oh, yes. So, you know, I told you that a Pride, one of the TGBCH Pride coins, sold for 25 quid. Remember me telling you that? Oops, I don't know. Well, I can tell you that 3 have sold for 25 quid. 1 has sold for 20 quid. And 1 has sold for 40 quid. Get that. A TGBCH coin sells for 20 quid, 25 quid, and now 40 quid. Can you believe that? I can. Because I'm of the firm belief that Mick Smith gets that 3 times. He's a 4, so 3 plus 4 is 7. Hello, Mick. Times 7. Another 7 prizes for you, Mick. You'll be opening your own shop soon. Oh, you already have. And that is literally on a coin that is less than 2 months from being sold out. You know, which I think is a bit mental. Pride coin's the best looking one you've done so far. Thanks, Andy. I will pass that on because as much as I'd like to take the credit for it, I can't. Michael Bloxham. Now remember, you can't swap. I've taken it off of Ian's TV now, so you can't swap for TGBCH coins. You can win them, but you can't swap for them. There's lots gone out on swaps. Lots and lots and lots gone out on swaps. People have got some, see them, see what they're like. They can start collecting them. £1 note. I do like the Kew Gardens Pride. I sort of like that idea. And we've sold nearly 200 of those. Now that one, I decided to do 500, and we've sold nearly 200 before they arrive, and they arrive probably tomorrow. Stuart Skulls bundle. A bit late, otherwise I'll get confused. So that leads me to comfortably, and I really feel comfortable in doing this, to comfortably make a prediction. Steve Fraser. To comfortably make a prediction and a guarantee that I think nobody else out there will even attempt to make, not the Royal Mint, not Westminster, not 288 Group, not Collectology and all of these other people. Right? Bradford Exchange, the one in London, Tower Mint, all of them. I'm going to say something that nobody else even attempts to say, but I'm going to do it because I feel that confident. And 15 times Island coins. And I have to say, things are turning out as predicted, as I predicted, you know, and I will happily take the credit for that. I made a few predictions, one down. Ooh, Stevie, let's just get that. Hang on, let's just get that. He should be watching. I'm going to show him what he nearly got. Thank you, Chris. Steve Fraser. Let's put all these photos together. So none of the people that make collectible coins and stuff, or tokens, or whatever you want to call them, make any kind of guarantee with the stuff that they're selling. In fact, Westminster, you'll notice, will actually heavily advertise the fact that essentially it doesn't matter what we say, bear in mind that there's no guarantee the coins will go up in value. They actually say something along those lines. They put that in print, they put it in their website, they put it all over the place, constantly reminding you, you know, we are giving you all this advertising blurb, but at the same time, if they don't go up in value, don't come crying to us, is what they're essentially saying, right? It's not me knocking them. That is, in layman's terms, essentially what they're saying. So, but there's something about the rule of supply and demand in that neither you, me, Chris, Stuart Skulls, Mick Smith, none of us can interfere with the rule of supply and demand, and we can't write those rules. We can't decide supply and demand. Supply and demand is supply and demand. That's it. And items go up in value when they are sought after, when people want them, and there ain't none available, or there ain't many available. They go up in value. And it doesn't matter whether that's a TGBCH coin or a Royal Dalton saucer. Makes no difference whatsoever. It can be a McDonald's toy that came free in a Happy Bag, Happy Meal, Andy Walton. Doesn't matter what it is. The important thing is, if the supply is low, then and the demand is high, then the value goes up. It's that simple. So why am I saying all this? It's really important. As we run down again. TGBCH raffle we're on. Andy Walton's a winner. We're just waiting for the prize now. So here's the thing, right? Here's what it is that I'm coming to. And then after this, it will be TGBCH TV. So we've just got the 15 insert. Thank you very much. 15 times insert. Now we're on TGBCH TV. So this is my promise. This is my prediction, and this is my guarantee, all rolled into one. I think within 12 months of a TGBCH coin selling out, any coin at all, doesn't matter whether it's the best coin we've made, doesn't matter if it's the worst coin we've made. But my prediction is that any TGBCH coin, 12 months after it's sold out, will reach 50 quid. Some babies. Right, so truck along. Oh, that coin is sold out. We ain't got it anymore. Note the date. It's sold out. 12 months from this date. If that coin has not reached 50 quid in value, I'll take that coin back and give you a £50 credit. Can I call you after the stream? Yes, you can. Now, on the one hand, you might think, well, that's crap. Raffle credit tells our people watching. 24. John Davis, £24 raffle credit. You might think, oh, that's crap. Think about that, because it's not as crap as what it sounds. It might sound a bit crap, but it ain't. You pay £10 for a TGBCH coin. You put it away. You wait until that coin is sold out. Till I'm sold out, not anybody else, me. Once I'm sold out, you note the date. 12 months from that date, that coin needs to be hitting 50 quid on the secondary market, which means if you list that coin for 50 quid, I think you will sell it. Now, if 12 months after, and you have to allow a month, so you've got to be looking at 13. So if 12 months after it's sold out, you list that coin for sale for 50 quid and you ain't sold it, you can give it back to me, John Warner, and I will give you a £50 credit. Now, what can you get with that £50 credit? You could get a brand new Royal Mint silver coin. They walk along and they look at me like I'm a fish in a bowl. So you could give me that coin back. It's cost you a tenner. You get a £50 credit. You can use that £50 credit on a silver coin or 2 or 3 Royal Mint packaged. chrishinson.co.uk. Now, there's nobody in the collectible market that will give that kind of a guarantee or a warranty or a cast iron prediction. but I can, based on the knowledge and experience that I've got and what I'm doing with my coins. Because remember, it doesn't matter how big we might get, doesn't matter how many customers might come along, it doesn't matter if we've got 2,000 people watching us live in the stream, I'm not doing any more than 1,000. Scott Donaldson. I won't be doing any more than 1,000 as a limited edition. 1,000 is where I will stop, and not everything will be 1,000. At the moment, we're doing an awful lot Club 100, so we're doing an awful lot where it's a 100 vintage. But there'll be others, like I think the Queen we've done is 250, and I think the latest Pride is 500. So I will play around with figures. John Logie Beard. I'll play around with figures, you know, doing 250, 100, 250, 500, 750, or 1,000. But no matter what, I'm not going to do more than 1,000. And that way, TGBCH coins or tokens or whatever you want to call them will always remain collectible. And they'll always remain sought after because, as I've said to you before, it's virtually impossible now for anybody to suddenly go, do you know what? I'm going to start collecting TGBCH coins and collect every single one. You're struggling now. The people that, Michael Bloxham, on a multiplication wheel, Michael, the people that bought into the TGBCH coins right at the beginning and made sure that they bought one of every one that I produced, regardless of how many I made, as long as those people continue to buy every single coin I make, then they will be able to have, those few people will have a full collection. But you imagine, you know, that's only about, that's less than 20 people. Which makes things even rarer. Sheet of coins. That's Michael's double up, I think. Just going to check. Michael. Yes. So times 2 times. And this is where you can benefit because not all of you are into the buying and selling. Not all of you are into like buying something with the intention of selling it later on. But what my suggestion is that 8. That's not my suggestion. 8 plus 6 is 4. It's 14. Michael, that's outrageous. Sheet of coins times 2 because it's his double up times 14 equals 28. 28 prizes in one hit, Michael. Well done. GreatBritishCoinHunt.co.uk now. So because I got coins that I make a Club 100, so immediately you think, yeah, but you've got to sell 100 coins, haven't you, in order to sell out? Actually, no, I haven't. I don't sell out if I sell 100 coins. In fact, I can't sell 100 coins on the open market. Chris Steiner. Because every single coin that is produced, I get one. And I have number 13. So that means each time I do 100 of any design, there is actually only 99 available, wouldn't you say? Then you have to go, well, no, actually, there isn't. because you've got the likes of Stuart Scholes and Rob Barnes and so on and so on, and several other people that are membership voucher times the number of people watching times 2. Chris swaps for 25 anyway. 25 times 2 is 50. Roll Mint live wheel now, multiplication wheel. You have around about 12 to, I would say 15 now, including me, and the postman, because the postman has got into the TGBCH coins and is collecting one of every single one. So you see you've got me and the postman plus you guys. So we're now up to about 15 that are already sold even before I've put the order in. I know that every single coin, and you, Chris, yeah, every single coin that I produce, 15 of them are gone. Not allowed to even attempt to sell them. Phil Simonson. So that means we're talking about, at the moment, we're talking about 85. So 85 go on the open market. And as you know, every time I produce one and order one, I sell a percentage before they arrive. So, and you can probably average out from the what I've seen so far is about 40 to 50% get sold before they even arrive. So that only leaves about 50. So it won't take long for me to sell out on certain things. Some takes a bit longer than others, but it won't take that long to sell out. And so my guarantee is, hello Rob, Roll Mint info. My guarantee is that once I've sold out, TGBCH website has sold out, and we haven't got any more available. 12 months from that date, you should be able to get a minimum of 50 quid if you've got one. And if you put it up and you've got it up and you've had it up for a month or two and it hasn't sold, you can send it back to me, contact me and say, look, I bought the fireworks one. You've been sold out for over a year. I've listed it for 50 quid. Times 4 for Phil. I've listed it for 50 quid. I've had it listed for a month or two. It hasn't sold. So I want to invoke the guarantee that you give it back to you and get you to give me a £50 credit. No problem. I'll get you to send it back to me. I'll give you a £50 credit. You can go and buy what you like. Another TGBCH coin, a Roll Mint package coin, a Roll Mint silver coin, whatever. In fact, I'll even go one better than that guarantee, and I will guarantee to give you the 50 quid in Cybercash over at changechecker.com so that you can literally spend that on anything you want from any seller you want. So you don't have to buy off of me, you can buy off of Mick Smith, you can buy off of Chris Edwards, you can buy off Rob Barnes, you can buy off anybody you like. So that's the guarantee that I'm going to give. Now, what I'm hoping that does is that gets a couple of people thinking, and they think, oh, okay then. Right, from now on, I won't just buy one. I'm going to buy 2 or 3. No, I'm not trying to get people to buy me out. I don't expect that. But who's got that kind of money for a start? But what I'm saying is, if I give that kind of guarantee, that might make me think, oh, I'm going to get an extra one. And even if you just got an extra one and there was, say, let's say 10 people, 5 times banknotes for Bruce. Say 10 people said, oh, okay, I'm going to take you up on that idea and I'll buy an extra one. That's an extra 10 gone out of 100. Poof, no longer available for sale, which means I will sell out quicker because you've now got 10 people not buying 1 each, but buying 2 each, and therefore taking care of 20 or whatever. So those people that I'm giving the guarantee to and are buying into it because of the guarantee, they help me sell out quicker just by the nature of what it is that we're now doing. And because I sell out quicker, the year is up quicker. for the guarantee, because my job is not to make the big profit on my own coins. I don't want to be selling my own coins for 50 quid each. All that will do is that will have a negative impact on me. That will achieve the opposite of what I'm trying to achieve. What I want to do is I want to be selling my coins £10 each, boom, 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 sell, sell, sell. And then I want the secondary market to take over. Nothing to do with me. So that it's making people money that are buying into it in order to resell it a little bit later on. Sheet of coins times 2. I mean, yes, I could produce 100 coins, for example. I could list those coins straight away and just to go, right, that 100 coins, I'm going to sell them at £50 each. And I would get it too. They would take a long time to sell, but I would get it too. But there's no point in that, because in that situation, bundle, okay, in that situation, I'm sort of nicking an extra few quid, you know, in that immediacy sort of area of selling a coin for much more money. But that's having an opposite effect to what I want to create. It's having a negative effect. What I want is for people to be lining up, waiting for the next one that I do. Jack Sanderson. Because the ideal scenario is if I'm making a limited edition run of 100, there's 101 people that want to buy the coin straight away. That's the perfect arrangement. If I make 250 run, we've got 251 people that want it. That's the situation that we want to create. And then suddenly, some people that have bought, you know, 20 coins at £10 each, 200 quid, are now selling them for 50 quid each and getting 1,000. Sheet of coins. I mean, to give you an idea, like I was talking to somebody yesterday about the planets coins. Remember, we did the planets, solar system, Earth, Jupiter, all that. Now, how many sets of planet coins do you think are available? How many sets do you think are out there? I think there are less than 24 sets times 3. Because we've sold several Jupiters, we've sold several Neptunes, we've sold whatever Earths, and so on. So now that can't be a full set, because the set's just been split because somebody bought that. Does that mean I'm on a standing order for each coin as having 49 each time? Yes. So you and Rob, for example, I know that you want 49. I know Rob wants 29. By the way, Rob, you missed the conversation earlier on, but I think it was Brian. I think it was Brian Dawson that said he's sending something for. He posted that one. Yes. And he's also posting a 29. I believe. Kevin, or someone's posting a 29 in something, Kevin Rawdon. So there's another number 29 COA coming my way for you. Now, I can't do it on a standing order as such, simply because I'm not geared up like Westminster, you see. I can't hold your card details and all of that business. And I don't have the facility to just automatically take a payment from you ad hoc. £50 raffle credit for Kevin. Oh, dangerous one, this one, Kevin. So I can't do that. But what I can do is, because we're not talking about hundreds of people and dozens of people, and it's only there's only a small amount of people that have gone, yeah, I want the same number every time. Because of that, I can actually make sure that you get them. You know, because when we order 100, we don't list 100 for sale. Kevin is a 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13 times 13. 650 quid. Well done, Kevin. YouTube Gold now. No, I mean you would hold me a coin. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, that's what it was, Rob. Thank you, Brian. It's number 29 for England in England Euro football series. So yeah, there's a couple of you like Stuart and Robert where I know that you're having that same number every time, and I know you're going to buy the coin, so I just hold them back. So when we get 100 made, we'll put like 80 up for sale, and we'll just knock 20 off because we know that there are a dozen people that are not wanting to miss out, so we won't let you miss out. Give you enough time to buy one. So I think that's all exciting stuff. I think it's really cool and exciting stuff. And I'm so convinced that's why I'm making that offer / guarantee. And I actually don't think anybody will. I would be really surprised if a single person invokes that guarantee and says, yeah, I'm going to give you your coin back. I want a £50 credit. 1 times vintage print. And obviously you have to at least try to sell it for 50 quid. You have to list it for sale and show me that you've listed it for sale and nobody's interested. And then I'll go, I'll have it then. Because I know a year after selling out, I'd be able to sell it for more than 50 quid. Absolutely know that. Three times. 3 plus 2 is 5 times 5. Patreon members now. And that's another reason why I'm stopping with the swapping of coins, swapping of prizes for the TGBCH coins. And but I'm still allowing them to be won. But then as I think of other prizes to add to the wheel, so I might take off one of them off the wheel or something else off the wheel, completely different. Because we're not finished with that. I have COA number 2 for England. Now I know who wants number 2. It's Chris Edwards, Michael Bloxham. Oh, you've already spanked me once, Michael. On a Monday as well. Outrageous. And as time goes on, I could see that there would be even a market for people to be swapping their COAs. Ten times QE2 half D times So what number England have you got, Chris? Because you're going to have to send me. This is going to get complicated. I've got to be careful now because I don't want COA's coming in and going out and coming in and going out. I've got to be careful how I handle this. I don't want to mess anybody's thing up. 9. Oh my goodness, 9 times. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15, Michael. Steady on now. Just hold your flipping horses a little bit. That's 43 prizes in 2 spins, man. You're more than welcome, says Rob. So what? No, yeah, go and have a look and see what number England COA you've got, Chris, because you're going to have to send that to me. Who would have believed Westminster would sell all their stock of 2p Cartwheel George III coins at £185 each? Who would have believed it? I've given away several hundred of those in the last 2 years, haven't I? Loads and loads and loads of those I've given away. And they were selling them for 185 quid each. Jeez. I mean, I saw them selling a 1971 year set for 40 odd quid, which I thought was a bit much. Rolling shot. Who would pay that? Well, you could easily say the same thing over a Kew Gardens 50p. At the end of the day, it's only a 50p coin that you found in your change. And yet, if it's in good enough condition, you'll get 200 quid for it. Supply and demand. And it's all relative. Money is all relative. You know, it really, really is. 4 plus 4 is 8 times 8. I was talking to somebody over the weekend. I hadn't seen them for a few years. And I bumped into them at a show. We went out to the Chickerell Steam Fair yesterday. And I bumped into this person. I haven't seen him for must be 10 years. And so I was having a good old chat. And I was telling him what I was doing, which blew him away, actually, because he's been collecting coins since 2012, and neither of us knew the other one was into coins. And but he was explaining to me that he's doing really well with himself now, and he's on, like, his wages are, it's his own business, but his wages are 10 grand a month. Mick Smith. Now, whilst you've got people out there that are earning £1,200 a month and £1,000 a month, you've also got people that are earning 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month. And so, you know, when you're in that realms, for him earning 10 grand a month, for example, if he got an email from Westminster offering him this coin at 185 quid and giving a bit of blurb about it, making it sort of seem like it was really worth buying, which it's not for that money, but making it sound like it's really worth buying, then for you 10 grand a month, you can afford to just go, yeah, all right, I'll have one. I'll have 2. You know. Sheet of coins for Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, that's your double up. You're going to do me now, aren't you? You're going to spank me a little bit. And that's what it's all about, really. I mean, there are people out there, but we all know, you and me know, 4 plus, what is Mick? He's a 5 now, isn't he? Yeah. 4 plus 5 is 9 times 9 times 2 times 9 equals 18. 18 prizes for you there, Mick. 18. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We know that there are people out there working hard, probably. And those people are not taking enough money home that they could even afford to buy disposable income. They could even afford to buy one of my coins for a tenner. You know, there are people that are seriously in the mire, seriously in the deficit range, not earning enough money at all to pay their way. But by the same token, we've got more millionaires now than we've ever had in our history of the UK. And there are an incredible amount of people that are earning £1,000 or £2,000 a week. Some of you might be among them. And so when you're earning £1,000 a week, to pay £10 out for a coin or a token or whatever it is, or a saucer, whatever it is you might be collecting, you know, or a teapot, funny shaped teapot, £160 bonus, 260. You're earning £1,000 a week. You can afford to you can buy 10 and not even worry about it, and probably not even open the boxes. Just buy 10, put them in the cupboard. There you go. And it's not made the blindest bit of difference whether you can afford fish and chips that week. But then there are other people that they couldn't afford to buy. If they bought just one of them, it would interfere with whether or not they could afford fish and chips. You know, so the spending of it's all relative to what you've got coming in. You know, Katie Gibson. Rob Barnes. Oh, look at that, Chris. Do you see that? Chris has got a full set of number 32 for the football Euro coins. £165 bonus for Katie. Are you okay with taking the full set for number 32, Rob? You never know, you might actually be able to get number 29 in the others. Somebody might come forward at some point. Cool. You do a 1-for-1 swap. Kevin Rawdon wins the free-for-all. I think what I'm going to do, if it's all right with you, will it be all right with you guys if I send Rob Barnes, if I send you Chris Edwards' address, and Chris Edwards, if I send you Rob Barnes' address, would that be okay with you if I just give you each other's address, and then you can send it direct to each other? Because it just saves a third lot of posting, really, with me being involved. And if anything went wrong on a full set, it's like, oh no. Yeah. Vintage prints. Plus, you'll get them a lot quicker. I'm happy with that. Cool. And you'll get them a lot quicker as well, because you'll post them to each other a lot faster than what I'm going to post them. I don't mind on the odd one, but I'm thinking a full set. So yeah, Rob's all right with that. Are you all right with that, Chris? And I will do that as soon as the stream is finished. Yeah, I'll send you each other's email as well. Stuart Scholes wins the referrals wheel. Notice the referrals wheel is getting bigger. Only need a couple more members on there and we'll get that bit like you've got there on the left hand side. You know, when you get to a certain number of sections on the wheel, you then get that piece that's blank. Pre-1947. See? I sold a full set of planets this morning, and that's what got me to thinking, oh yeah, I bet there's not many full sets left. There's probably only about 2 or 3 full sets left, and that'd be it. And then won't be able to buy a full set. Nine, having a laugh. 9 plus 6 is 15. Outrageous. Outrageous behaviours. Bundle. Scott Dennison. We only have a maximum of 19 pairs. No, 18 pairs. 18 bundles in total. So of this one. And that's it. So if you want more than one bundle, you can. Ten Queen Elizabeth II. After 10 times. 10 plus 3 is 13 times 13. Lorna Jones. Yes. Ouch. Blooming heck. 15 and a 13. 2 spins. 28 in 2 spins. Dear, oh dear. think I'm going to go sick this week. Go to the doctors, I'm going to report sick. Go off work for a week. People are winning too much. Martin McDade. .co.uk. I missed whether that was the .com or .co.uk. I will wait until this finishes. Times. I looked down and then when I looked up it was gone. Times 3 plus 4 is 7. And I can't actually see that. Is that .co.uk? If that's .co.uk, just move on. And if you stand still, I know it's not .co.uk. Yeah, cool. Okay. Raffle newsletter now. And remember the thing about George's draw and Hector's draw. It's now £1 an entry, but if you've got a subscription, for each subscription, you don't get 1 entry, you get 2, which is quite it's a bigger reduction, if you like, than what you was getting before, just for having a subscription. Julie, Mr. Julie. Sheet of coins. Three times 3. Now we move on to George's draw. If you haven't got a subscription yet, you take out a subscription. For £16.50 a month, you'll get 2 entries in every draw. So that should be £24 a month, but you'll get it for £16.50 under the new rate. Katie Gibson. Well done, Katie. Subscription win, that is. Wow. Eddie Beck takes second. Who's going to take third? I saw a very good film over the weekend. It had Benedict Cumberbatch in it, and I recommend this for all of you to watch this film. Really good film. Stuart Skulls. Because for those of you, some of you might know about a chap called Louis Wain, and some of you might be like me and know nothing about him. And I didn't know anything about him until the weekend. This film is called The Electrical Life, or something like that, of Louis Wain. And it stars Benedict Cumberbatch. It's a 2021 film, so it's only a year old. And essentially, this bloke is so off the charts when it comes to autistic. It's unreal, to the point where he can draw a picture and he's literally got a pencil in each hand, and he's like this, and he's drawing a picture, and he could draw a portrait of you in like a couple of minutes, quite literally, just as he's sitting in front of you. And he is apparently the man credited with essentially making us a nation of cat lovers, because before him there were cat lovers, but it wasn't quite that big. And then Louis Wain comes along, his wife dies, and he ends up getting really into making pictures of cats. But the pictures he makes of cats, I don't know if some of you have seen like that big print that I've got where you have the dogs playing snooker and things like that, or bunny rabbits playing snooker and that kind of stuff. He would draw that kind of stuff. He'd draw cats having a party, and a cat with some glasses on at work, and a top hat and a walking stick and that kind of stuff. And it gripped the nation, and he was in the newspapers all over the nation, and people were making what they did in them days, postcards and prints and all sorts of stuff. And it was really, really big. But his biggest mistake was he was so autistic that he didn't comprehend the need for copyright. So he would do things like give his barber half a dozen pictures of cats, and his barber now will cut his hair for the rest of his life. That kind of stuff, right? So none of his work is copyrighted. And so that got me thinking. I'm thinking, oh, I like them pictures. Oh, I wonder if. So I started doing a bit of research. And I found that the majority of Louis Wain pictures are not copyrighted. They are free from copyright, and they're in the public domain. And if you go looking for it yourself, you'll see. If you Google it, Louis Wain, W-A-I-N-E, you will see that just search Louis Wain cats, and that will bring it up for you. And you'll see, and it says, they're free from copyright, and they can be used for private and commercial gain. So I'm going to look at doing some of those, because they are spanking pictures, lovely pictures. And I'm going to look at doing a series of those. I don't know how many I'll be able to do, because I don't suppose every single one of them is copyright free, but I know he's done about 72, I think. So there's quite a good collection of the Louis Wain ones to be had. Another thing I'm looking for, by the way, if anybody has any, and you can, we'll do a deal and swap you for something or others, membership or whatever you want, is I'm looking for empty boxes and things like that, or a box that holds, a dozen coins in capsules or whatever. So or single boxes or anything like that, because I think if a set of TGB, either one TGB search coin or a set or whatever, it wouldn't hurt to try and sell the odd set in a box and make the presentation of it better. Before I go into the realms of buying boxes, I want to test it out. So I'm looking for any empty coin boxes, any size, whether it's for 1 coin, whether it's for 30 coins, doesn't matter. Coin trays, them kind of boxes, or anything like that, if anybody's got any spare stuff. All right then, thanks Chris. Thanks everybody for joining in and putting up with me chirping. And remember what I said, think about it, and we'll see you Wednesday. Bit of love out my butt for everyone. Thanks Chris, thanks everyone.
British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.